Hello everybody, my name's Shalees. Welcome to everybody to my Northman movie review. Here's the thing, everybody. Just came back from the theaters. Just saw the Northman in theaters, and I gotta say this. This was a great movie. Probably the best movie so far 2022. This was freaking awesome. Now, this movie was directed by Robert Eggers. This is the guy who made The Witch and The Lighthouse. The Witch, good movie. Lighthouse, a movie. This I would grade the same nearly as the Lighthouse, but I'm going to say The Lighthouse is, out of all three films this director made, The Lighthouse, Northman, and then The Witch. What is the story about? Well, this is the story of Amleth. I know I'm butchering the name, but this character is a medieval Scandinavian folklore character. It's kind of like King Arthur, kind of like how the Arthurian legend and Robin Hood folklore and all that stuff. This is for the Scandinavian people. Amleth, who was an inspiration to William Shakespeare's Hamlet. What is this about? Well, Amleth is a Viking. He witnessed his father's death by his uncle. He swears revenge on his. He swears revenge to avenge his father, save his mother, and kill his uncle. His uncle has taken his mother as his wife, and now he has half-siblings that he don't even know, and he must infiltrate his uncle's kingdom and basically take it over. Now, how the trailer was portraying this is just like, it's like, he's the uncle's the evil bad dude. The young Viking Amleth is gonna rescue his mother and be the hero of this journey. This deals with Vikings. There is no true hero. There's a lot of bad people. Evil begets evil, and people are doing bad shit. This is not a light of heart movie. This is a true Viking movie. You got the ancient, you got the paganism, you got the sacrifices, you got the great culture, the great lore, the great music. You get all these over-the-top stuff. This is not a realistic story, because in all reality, if a man who wanted to kill if a nephew wanted to kill his uncle to avenge his father's death, yeah, it could have been done a lot quicker. I mean, this movie could have been wrapped up honestly in the first 45 minutes. But these characters want the revenge to be good. They want the revenge to be satisfied. And overall, this was, to me, a great movie. Again, this entire character, played by Alexander Skarsgård, this character is the total embodiment of Hamlet. William Shakespeare himself got Hamlet from this character, from this folklore character. And you just gotta appreciate this film. I appreciate this film for its acting, for its cinematography. Granted, all the time when you get Robert the director, and all his scripts, you're gonna get like some dreams, some hallucinations, some visions, where it just leads to ultimate madness. And if you're high, it's like you're tripping on LSD or freaking mushrooms or whatnot. Because the Northman deals with a lot of supernatural, and the Viking culture always dealt with supernatural, with seers, about people speaking from beyond, about the Valkyries taking them to heaven, to Valhalla. This is probably the greatest Viking movie you ever will see. This was a great movie, a great time. You just have to shut your mind off. Like, for me, and like for certain situations of how a character is taken away, and how like a character is like, hey, let me run away, but let me leave you here. Even though our enemies know that we have been colluding with each other, I'm still going to leave you here. There are certain scenes that are kind of over the top. There are certain scenes that kind of don't make sense. I'm like, hey, bring that person along who's colluding with you to kill your uncle. You should bring them along. I mean, you only talk to that one person in the entire place. Bring that person along. There are certain scenes like that you're just like, suspend your disbelief. It is not a perfect movie, but for a Viking culture, you're gonna love it. All the actors did a great job. Anya Taylor-Joy, utterly fantastic. Nicole Kidman, different role for her. I enjoyed her. Ethan Hawke, Willem Dafoe, for the short time that we get them, was good. I overall enjoyed this movie. It's everything of what a Viking culture lore mythology is. Just think of this movie as something like Vikings back then in the time. We're talking about legends, something to get the kids riled up and to teach them like a fantasy folklore story. This is this story. This is the character. And it may be over the top, maybe kind of like unrealistic in some cases, but overall, it's a very, very entertaining story. It's a very entertaining story. It's a very epic folklore story. And I overall loved The Northman. The Northman was a very good, it was a good time, a great time. I want to give it an A minus, B plus. This, to me, I'm going to be honest with you, I liked it better than 300. I like it better than Gladiator. Not better than Braveheart, but this was great. So, my personal opinion, everybody, go see The Northman. But what's your personal opinion for those of you who have saw The Northman? You think it's a terrible film? You think it's the greatest film? You think this is Robert Eggers' worst film? What's your personal opinion, everybody? Name's Lazy Card for everybody. Bye.